something a basketball guard in LA hasn't been able to say for like a lot of years. So in true point guard fashion, and now I'm going to pass it back to you in Bristol because me and T-Bell got some exploring to do. You ready? Let's go. All right, let's go.
Thank you, Strikey. Christine, good luck on the husband front. You guys behave yourselves out there. Let's get back to the show a little bit. We're going to switch gears to a little bit of award show spirit by checking in with some of the big names who are up for some major hardware. It's one of the marquee matchups tomorrow night. Let's take a look.
The Best Athlete Men's Sports Award, presented by Simply Spiked Lemonade.
Oh yeah.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit
You want to go out?
Lions taking on St. Louis.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Welcome to
Both
the
teams emerging from the
show.
Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with their opponents.
Six catches, 3 tutties.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Lions
If Marty
team entering
McFly
play.
calls a fumble on the first play of the game,
So they'll look to make
on the
amends
opening
here.
kickoff,
And one of the best ways you can do that
it's fucking
is to
lit.
be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Hartman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries.
Out of bounds.
So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
A check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 12 carries, 51 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the #4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers.
Touchdown, Detroit! James Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone.
You sorry.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because Nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about
No,
limiting
no.
yards per
Remember,
carry and those things. They just talk about limiting
starters don't
explosive
start.
plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10 to 12-yard runs. This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake, Franklin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Franklin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Franklin. He finds his man. Complete. That's Griner. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
The defense going to blanket the field. 6 now in the secondary here for 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun. Franklin. He's going to look deep down the field.
Get your hands off, little boy.
A jump ball, and this is
well, no jump ball. That's a biscuit in the basket.
Time, 3rd down play for the
Treylon Burks.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big
Lean
play.
him in to get him off my body. Let's go, Dakota.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Curtis. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
What's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well.
Catch the
that
fucking
one.
ball,
All
Jason.
in all, I like their philosophy.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will take over. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he takes this
Damn,
just
that's
about
my
a
fault.
yard
I hit the
shy of
wrong
20.
spot.
83
Shit.
yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Lawrence, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
7 yards, the pickup there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Again, it's Lawrence. Trying to lay one up deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
25, we could do it.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Throwing on 1st down. Franklin, he finds his target, Beckham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Fuck.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, I don't like how that started. Boom. Boom. Pulling back up in all black units. Actually, I'm pulling up in my all purple shit. Let them run in their all gray shit. Pull up.
Four totally deserving candidates, but there can only be one winner. And the ESPY for Best College Athlete Women's Sports goes to Jocelyn Allo, University of Oklahoma softball.
Mm-hmm.
Allo led the Sooners to back-to-back titles, giving them 5 of the last 9 softball championships. That, my friends, is what you may call a dynasty.
Mm.
The newly minted dynastic ESPY winner joins us now. The NCAA home run leader herself. Jocelyn, congratulations on the award.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
What does it mean for you to get this ESPY for Best College Athlete Women's Sports?
One, it means a lot to me and my family just with the journey that we've been through. And two, I'm just excited to be here again and to be along these other great women athletes. And this is just a stepping stone for softball and women's sports in general.
We're super excited about the enthusiasm surrounding women's sports. And I gotta say, when you guys went on that run to win a back-to-back Women's College World Series, I can't remember where I was, but there was such a buzz about Oklahoma softball and you in particular. How are you encouraged by the enthusiasm around women's sports right now?
It's awesome to see, and it's great that people are starting to realize that women are just as fun to watch, if not more fun to watch, just with how passionate we are and how much we have to go through for us to get recognized is starting to be appreciated in a sense. And yeah, I'm just happy to be one, a woman, and two, a woman in sports.
You mentioned your family and how important they are. I know part of your love of softball came from your dad. You also were a wrestler.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Detroit Lions taking on St. Louis.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with their opponents. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them.
Let's go.
And finishing strong.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
That was wild.
Instead, it's second down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Damn.
Over the middle, taken in. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Into the hands of Bird over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup there. Play action. It's Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back
good
to
job,
the
Luke.
line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Boys be determined to get their playing time.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
I love today's NFL because it is high-flying, big-time action, some risk involved. But how about him eliminating all that last week? 3 touchdown passes, incredible yardage.
Yeah, almost 400.
Big-time game.
On first down. Franklin. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Franklin.
Man, that's my bad. That ball has to get deeper.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Franklin. Flush to his right. And it's complete.
Stop playing with Jason Becker.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's caught.
Take some stay on here, so he's moving close.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Hell yeah. A rookie quarterback, undefeated.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it
Crazy.
off. This is taken just shy of the 10.
Oh, man, ain't no way.
As this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. That'll be caught downfield by Bird.
But how, dog?
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. Dances by him.
Ain't no way, though.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 12 carries, 51 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Robinson, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Hartman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
10-2 stop. 6-6 bullet high.
Here's Lawrence. And a quick throw here. That's
He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
And he will be very close
He
to
didn't
a
get it.
1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean 1st half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter.
Just catch it, though,
and
Henry.
That falls to the ground, incomplete.
Yeah, that's a lot of
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Off play action. Franklin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Stop playing.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Look at the route, though. Bop, bop.
On 1st down, Griner. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now this one complete on the slant route. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And that is incomplete.
That was my fault. I made him do something dumb.
First downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Throwing on first down. Franklin. And he will find his man Ruggs. Touchdown. Henry Ruggs. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken from about the 12, and he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And Detroit back in possession of the football. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play. Here's Robinson again on second down.
Oh, man, by his word.
The 30. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's got room. And he
ran me
slips
through
up
some
past
bullshit.
the 45 before being tackled.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Oh, shit.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He finds his man, complete. It's Griner. And quickly they get to the line. Off the play fake. Franklin. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I think he might have been a little bit too focused on turning upfield. He didn't stay in bounds. He caught the ball, but he wanted to catch it and run, get that rack yardage so badly, he forgot to stay in bounds first.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Franklin. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
So difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Here we go. AT Gator, 61, matchbox lights.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken at the 46. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes. No interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
On 1st down, Franklin. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Third and 20, and no surprise, the defense in the dive. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Damn.
Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The final shot before break. Franklin. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
I probably should have just put it on him just to get
so we
a
reach halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. The Steelers still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there we say, so long, America. Hello, England. As we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And they trail the visiting Denver Broncos in that one. Justin Herbert, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Browns have played as consistently well as anyone all season. And they upped their record to 9-4 with a victory there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, it's Griner. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Franklin. And
yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know about
tough
that
to
call.
hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading.
Oh, let me back through.
For 3 up to the 48. And now they're in the hurry up. And to give this time to the tailback. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Looking to throw. Franklin. He finds his man complete. That's Frazier.
Yep, 18. Come back, man.
The 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, let me just slide through,
and
man.
Work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Franklin. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Again, it's Robinson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway on a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench. Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his
let me get him.
They give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Good throw.
And that's
good D, DJ.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and
Yeah,
it's
DJ.
4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside
Of course I am.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession.
Me too,
How do you think
bro.
he personally is evaluating his game so far?
Bro.
He was pretty good in the first half, been good so
Ain't gonna
far
work
here in
though,
the third
Jetty.
quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the
Oh,
dramatics here.
look, the
Not
third string
trying to
quarterback
set the
getting the
world
play.
on fire in terms of stats.
And that bitch
It's
up.
almost
Oh,
like you're
man.
driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He finds his man.
Break
Complete.
the
That's
tackle.
Griner. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And they work this out past the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Yup.
Throwing on first down.
Franklin. Good throw.
For his running back, and he's got him complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the
Drake,
play.
run by him, please. Oh, yeah, he gonna run by him. Do it.
Drop to throw.
Good throw.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
And I'll let this run so I can see
taken
that
down.
replay.
And now we get
J
into
Mark,
the
I hope you
psychology
watching.
of the whole
Think
thing
y'all niggas
because
be
a lot of
catching.
teams with a
Making
two-score
some
lead
good
in the third
catches. Y'all
quarter,
niggas sorry.
they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this
No,
team,
no, I got
figure
the
at this
Bears.
point, this is a
So
great
I'm
spot
saying,
for them to
them
go
niggas
into
got
attack mode, really try and put the
stadium
hammer
momentum.
down and finish this
They
one
got
off.
the best, whatever it's called, whatever that shit they put on in the game. Oh, you talk about, oh yeah, in this league, yes. I thought you were talking about the 5 league. I got the, I didn't know you was watching.
So the ball
I got the Bears. I mean, I relocated with these niggas.
At the 41.
In the other league, I got the Bears, so I don't want to fuck with their momentum thing.
And he'll give it here
Oh, man, I'm fucking
and
up.
work this
They not going to let me
for
sneak one out.
about 3. It's
Come on.
second down.
4, 3, 2. Might be points. Might be
Looking to
points.
throw
Might
on
be
second
points.
down. Franklin, he's going to fire one.
That's
deep
not
left
a bad
sideline.
throw, and
that one incomplete.
Fuck this game. I should have caught it the right way. I tried to catch it, but I thought he was going to jump for it. Fuck, I got to score 21 points right quick. Well, at least I can score right now. Okay, so... And...
The Ravens on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7.
Twan's going to be open. Oh, Jermaine's going to pop open too.
Looking to throw. Curtis.
Jermaine, get in there, get in
He's
there.
got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on the catch and run.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
I feel like somebody else is there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And
Come on, y'all. Come on,
push
y'all.
his
Come on,
way
y'all.
forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. And this will be a touchdown. A great play.
Damn, see,
there.
and I should have
His
had my real
5th
quarterback
touchdown
in there.
now on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Yeah, there was no rebranding option for Seattle, for St. Louis. That's why I picked them. So I would take my whole shit. I didn't want to get them other.
10-play drive.
Yeah.
And it's capped off with a Ravens
Yeah,
touchdown.
you keep your shit if you pick a place that has no rebranding. but everybody else is gonna have them weak ass uniforms, which makes it like limited to where you can actually move to.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Can you what?
This is taken just shy of the 10.
I don't think
and
so.
taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Google that shit.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look at
He didn't, Javon.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, I can put my defensive cap
This nigga
on
been
right
going
now.
crazy.
And I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout. And all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Lawrence will throw.
He finds his man.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, shit.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
I want it. Oh, that wasn't even. Oh,
It'll be a
the
loss
other
of 7
side.
on the sack, and it brings up second.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hartman. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football, CD. That's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Throwing to start the drive. Franklin. It's
Man, Drake, if you don't run and catch this ball, that's probably my fault on the throw, I
after the
guess.
incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
We'll try this one, Drake. I feel like you're open.
Off play action. Franklin.
Shit. He's holding. That's what I'm saying. Like, damn. Passing the thing. Shit. Something wrong. Bro, some of my receivers are kind of wild. I think that the game just be like, yeah, these niggas too wild. We can interfere. Like, for real. Like, I get like 2 or 3 pass interference calls a game.
Going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception.
They just be interfering with my niggas.
And the flag did come out.
Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
I can hear you. You sound
now I think we're going to get a timeout
like
here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Second and 10.
Back to throw. Franklin.
Go up on him.
To the end zone.
Bro, he's so soft.
4th quarter, you've got the big
I'm
lead.
doing it again, you soft ass nigga.
You still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
Damn. Almost a good throw.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it?
He's running free, right?
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. They're true.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
The boy do not go down on the first tackle, no matter what.
4th rushing touchdown on the campaign, number 7 overall. And the Ravens are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken from about the 12.
Ooh.
And good starting field
That was a
position.
good
He'll
move.
get this
He
one all the
shook
way
the
up to
shit
about the 35-yard line.
All-star game. Wait, I thought the
Here's the
All-Star game was
Detroit
tonight.
offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on second down, Lawrence.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Woo!
Throw caught here by Bird.
Drop that fucking ball.
Gain of 6 there on first.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
You ready? Greystone, travel.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, 22. Getting some playing time. Let's go.
Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Put the starters in. Shit.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
I didn't even want a flag.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
For what? Oh, so. A solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 2nd and a yard. Mm-hmm. Shit, I should have ran out of bounds.
On the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Okay, I'm going to have to get out. Okay, what's it? Okay. Okay. If you can't score, you got to get out of bounds, bro. Oh, he almost got in. You still watching this? Damn it, he almost got in, but I'm finna get my Ricky in the end zone.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way.
This is my first time being on the shit today. Shantavius, jet sweep, jet touch pass. Fuck, I can't call that.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Back to throw again. And this will be
yeah, Dion.
And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it?
Got my points.
On their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Get out of here.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, the streak lives as
today
13-0 now on the year, and they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year, and they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Some different shit on the inside. Damn, this nigga be getting a lot of tackles. Well, why is he getting so many tackles? Why? Oh, damn. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, my. Let's go. Do that shit next season. Hmm? Say it again? That's crazy. Mm-hmm. 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 Fuck. Is he a rookie? Oh, he's his second year. Damn. I'm thinking this nigga's a rookie. Yeah, bro, you gotta get your route running up. Getting what? Madden? Hell yeah, Friday stuff. Seem like it. This would be like a third year playing this so. But niggas talking about getting both for sure. No. Talking about Madden and 2K probably. Speed. Damn, this nigga speed 75. Oh, he's the 32nd. Damn, I thought he was better than that. Let's see if I can upgrade him. Speed racer. I already know.